No, he went over there.
Call. Two men. One named Rich. That's me.
This is Jermaine. Just got off the toilet.
He's a foul man. This is the X's and O's of life.
Huh?
That intro is funny as shit.
Yeah.
Could it be multiple people adding to me?
I think so.
Like if we put where the tab at?
Everybody
Yeah, we could put the tab. We could put the tab and the computer, and everybody be on there looking like everything.
Yeah, that is true.
Special guest episode. How many boxes can we get in here?
I think 6.
Oh, okay. Let me send them the link.
Yeah, get that.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's start off. Welcome to the X's and O's. This is a special guest episode.
We're
Got
black
my
at it
cousin.
again.
Yep. Got my cousins from Quip. And we're going to start this show off. And it's going to be a unique show. So I'm going to send the link out to them. And then we can get some extra heads in here so we ain't all trying to gather and crowd up one big ass game.
Yeah, you're like 5 deep over there. That's not going to work out.
I got a big ass mosquito bite. So I got an extra head on top of that. So, all right. Hold on. Let me see.
I feel like we haven't talked in a while, except we have.
Yeah. Let me send y'all this link.
Are you able to send it, or do I have to?
I can send it to him.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
Send it to the iPad?
Yeah, you can send it to the.
I don't know the number.
AirDrop. You got AirDrop?
No, I don't got iPhone shit.
You don't have
I'm saying you gotta send it to somebody, and somebody else. Oh, send it to Coop email. She can AirDrop it to all of us.
Send it to her email?
No.
You know, you can just send it to somebody on a number.
Just
We all can
do it.
AirDrop it, right?
No.
Yeah. Once you get to one of us, we all can AirDrop this shit.
All right. So who am I?
Just
Give it
send
to
it to me.
Let me know what to put.
So, what is that the link?
Yeah.
Okay, copy it. You got to copy it. That's the link.
No, that's to him. You want me to send it to you, your
Yeah,
phone? I don't
yeah.
think I got your phone number.
Well, just
It's
come
cute
on.
seeing your old ass trying to technology.
I know.
This dude.
What are you doing? 214.
Worst tech support supervisor ever.
All right. Old head has sent it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Now they're gonna just, I guess, start popping in. But
It's on each one of them already.
Open up and pull it up.
just to get to where we at, this is what we
Yeah.
was trying to do to
With Tef, yeah.
with Tiff. But remember, I was saying that I was gonna have my cousin Pratt and my brother on, but then we ended up, like, my brother wanted to go out so bad that we had to rush to the club and all that.
Yeah, that happens. I get it. Like, you see
Dang,
folks,
right
you're like,
here,
hey, let's go do some shit.
What's up with it?
Hey.
So everybody, start. I guess she's working on the airdrop thing. But yeah, man, we're just gonna get on this different perspectives of, like, hey, when we remember I told you about that Southside disaster when me and my brother was getting dissed every 2 seconds.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, want to get the perspective of a younger cat and how they would feel about it. But we first started getting on this subject when we started talking about, last night we was talking about kids today.
Yeah.
Don't go outside.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah, we already did one about that. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. And my cousin Puff was saying that he was giving his perspective on, what's the difference between, going outside. Like when we was young, we would go outside and be out there like all day, right?
All day long.
Yeah.
So like it would be nice to hear from the younger generation, like what made them not want to go outside. Was it
Video
social
games,
media?
technology, phones. Should I keep going?
A whole list of it.
Yeah. And it's sad because some of my best memories are just going on adventures. Like it's such a stupid memory, but I remember we did a whole bunch of people's snow removal, and I went and bought a I went and bought a laser pointer from Hills. like it was such a cool memory because it's like, fuck yeah, I bought a laser pointer. And I was like, ooh, this is fancy. And I'm like, I don't even know what happened to it, but like I earned it. Like me and the fellas just kind of squatted up and just went up and down the road, and we weren't playing, but like you were inching yourselves towards something that was yours. And now, like,
you ain't gonna see no kids shoveling nothing.
You ain't gonna see a kid leave the porch or go on the porch. Like it's crazy.
And remember on the previous episode, we had discussed where we bring up memories where, remember that time we were playing hide and go seek? Or remember that time we played a football game and then now you're saying that a kid's perspective now is.
So I tried to add and it didn't work.
No, he was on muted. Yeah, muted. You can hear it, we can hear him on here.
No, remember that time. Now, the kids now, they're gonna be like, remember that time I beat you in Fortnite and I beat you by 3,000 points.
Right.
That's their childhood memory now.
Yes.
No, my memories are like, hey, remember when I tackled you and I fucking almost broke your leg? That was terrible. All right, so I'm gonna try to add again here. Hold on.
Okay.
That's you trying to add?
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, that's deep.
Hey,
right.
Look at this. Mama Bear, what's up?
You talking to you?
Mama Bear, you want to be on the stream here? Come say hi.
Oh, no, he's talking to his wife.
No, it ain't football. Bitch, come say hi. No one can see your titties. Just come say hi.
They got a crazy relationship.
No, over here so people can see you.
He's enamored by y'all. You call her bitch.
Dirty whore.
You're like, hey.
What?
For bed, it looks like shit.
You always look like shit.
Is it
Okay. Oh yeah.
He's
yeah, that's
amazed
how we
by
operate.
your unique relationship with your wife.
Yeah.
It can be overwhelming to people when they first hear it. It's like,
yeah.
what?
I'm trying to log in on the computer now.
It's a good time. I dig it. So what hotel you at?
We in Green Tree at the what is it, Hampton Inn?
Ooh.
Yeah, Hampton Inn on Green Tree.
Okay.
Yeah, we came all the way down from Texas.
Oh golly. So you're just kind of dealing with the whole this is not hot as goddamn everything kind of weather. Okay.
Yeah, when we left it was 115.
So we just went to Florida and it was like $1.02 and I was comfortable somehow. And I came down here and it's 80 degrees and I was about to kill myself. Explain that to me.
Man, this day room.
No, like it's like everywhere. Can't even use this.
You can't brush? I mean, you can't flush it.
Yeah, it was like Texas, man. That heat down there is way different from back here.
Yeah.
You can go to my room.
This your number?
Still trying to get all connected in here.
I figure it's fine. I mean, it's not like an official kind of show type of deal. It's kind of an impromptu. Like, hey.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I ain't gonna say a grasping for straw episode, but it's like, it's impromptu.
Yeah.
Put it all.
You mean the word I just fucking said? Yeah.
Hold on.
over there.
No, he muted it. Is it not pulling up on him?
It's not pulling up.
On your phone either? You gotta go to your phone and just press the link.
And just hit the link, and then it'll say,
Yeah, and then I'll get a little
name.
I'll get a little little thing on my side where it says guest, and I have to add.
The pirate.
Dang.
Yeah, what the fuck you wearing that shit for? What's wrong with you?
I know. Wasn't it so promising at the beginning of the year? It was like, oh man.
Is they out of the player?
Yeah,
Yeah, man, they like fucking 15 games below 500 now.
yeah, it's bad.
They was in they was at 20-3 at one point.
No, they're 20-8.
20-8 was the
Yeah.
best record you've seen. Okay,
Yeah.
so that was the biggest cushion, a 13-game cushion. And
Yeah, and then everything hit the fan.
do you think it got anything to do with the what was the one dude that got hurt?
Yes, absolutely. O'Neal Cruz,
oh,
absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah.
I go to show you, one player still can hurt the game.
Yeah.
I mean, look what the Steelers happened to the Steelers last year with T.J. Watt. As soon as he left, the whole defense changed.
Well, that's a whole different thing, man. That's a staple. Like, yeah. See, that makes sense. But this whole collapse they had.
Brad, what are you doing wrong? Huh? You can't get in? Or you want to wait to get in?
You gotta wait to accept it.
You say loading, and put your name on. Enter in the studio. Then you turn it.
Oh, all right. Got somebody here. Oh, no. Why'd you go? Do it again.
Leave. I didn't hit leave. I hit leave.
All right, old man, sit down before you break something again.
Yeah. I'm sticking to my old name.
He
All
gotta
right,
add.
like go. Don't you have like a rocking chair to fucking sit in or something?
Hold on, he got to add.
Says host song.
You will enter the studio as a guest. The host can add you to the broadcast at any time.
Ooh,
Turn it down.
you gotta mute it.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Mute it. Look at him. He about old as him. He way over there.
Hit the mic.
It's like I'm talking to the geriatric ward. It's
I
like the
think you
first
gotta
time
add-
radio call in.
You got to add what would it come up under?
I got another one, yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no.
Why
Yeah.
your thing turned?
I'm
Wait,
ugly.
KV.
Hey, there we go. There go Key Man.
All right, so who's going to start the circle jerk?
He got another one.
Hold on.
Am I in there?
No, I don't see it. Hold on. You got to add one more person.
Motherfucker, I got to get the invite.
You will enter the studio. Oh, enter studio. Oh, you got to put your name. Fuck.
You've only done this 5 times over. It's fine. Hey,
Oh, crap. Somebody need to mute their.
We all geriatrics.
Dan, mute yours.
That mic.
okay.
Horrible.
All right.
Oh,
I feel like we on Microsoft Teams or something.
right.
All right, so somebody gotta like test everybody so we know we can hear everybody.
Okay.
All right, somebody got to turn their
Who
mic
is
off.
that? I see uncles. I see Keyman, Dad. I'm in a whole different room, so I know y'all can't. I know my thing ain't messing y'all up.
Right. Yeah, someone might be too close to somebody.
Oh, that's cool.
Dad, mute yours.
It is music.
Why do
Because you're in the room with all that.
Dad, you can't have yours unmuted. Street, unmute yours.
We should just do this the whole fucking time, honestly. This is probably more fucking entertaining what the fuck we're gonna talk about.
Right. All right, well, look, so one of y'all in the room gotta have it on mute. Everybody else gotta be muted.
It's either gonna be the reverb or no one's gonna fucking talk. I love it so
We're
much.
gonna be talking to each other.
Golly.
Oh my god. Look at KP.
Well, not for nothing. I think this will help with kind of talking over each other since the mute's gonna happen. So
yeah, so
I
you
would
just
say-
unmute.
I would say just make sure that when you're talking, you're unmuted, so you're not just kind of doing the weird like lip reading thing. All right, so this is like interracial fucking Brady Bunch here. So let's all kind of introduce each other and get that fucking going. Short, black, and handsome. Go ahead there, Jermaine. You're on mute, dumbass. God
Is it
damn
me?
it. Nah, Jermaine.
Oh my.
The simple ass
Dude,
is on
unmute
mute.
yourself. Unmute yourself.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, everybody already know me and you, Rich. We can skip the intros. We give them
Motherfucker,
the
introduce yourself, goddammit.
This is Jermaine.
Yeah, it is. And I'm Rich.
And I'm D.
God
Y'all
damn it.
gotta participate.
Somebody.
It really is like teams. Ain't no one talking.
It's gonna be like
Y'all always
So what if they go in the other room?
They finna come mess up mine, Rich. They finna come mess up my sound now. Everybody finna run over here.
Saying it.
So somebody go downstairs.
Wait, can one? But this is the thing. If one of y'all stay unmuted, we'll be able to hear all y'all if y'all around each other.
Yeah.
We can't
Oh.
see y'all face.
Hey, smart. There we go.
Everybody
Oh,
can be muted.
Someone just bounced out.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
well,
unmuted.
there's that.
Yeah, because me and Jermaine gonna go off with each other.
Oh, okay. Well,
Hey,
just
I'm
make sure you
introducing
do
myself.
it.
My
Make
name
sure you
is
do a reach
Puff.
around.
he said, I'm gonna grab him by the waist.
There you go.
Huh?
See, treat him like a lady.
So y'all got my introduction. My name is Puff.
All right. Who else here?
In the bed.
All right, I'm pro.
Okay.
He's in the bed.
Yeah, you straight up look like old ass Keenan Allen. Yeah, I dig it. Like, I might fuck around and draft you. No, I appreciate everyone being on. I know you guys are doing what you're doing, meeting with short, dark, and handsome over there, and appreciate you taking out the time. So, so let's get into it. Like, you got the topics here. Let's kind of do a young versus old kind of make me feel sad about being old perspective. It's gonna be good.
Okay. My first question, like we started, was, and this is for you, Keyman, Dee. What is the outside thing? Like, first of all, when's the last time you even been outside to play? I don't mean just being outside. I'm talking about when you went out. Like, what's your childhood memories of actually going outside and playing with other kids? And what's your main reason why you don't go outside? Like, you got too much things to do in the house? Or I'll just let y'all answer that.
Yeah, as a kid.
It's like nowadays everything is just social media. So like going outside ain't what we really do. It's really just social media. That's all we be on. So that's what keep all us in the house. So I mean, going outside. First of all, it's too hot because we from Texas, so it's too hot to even be outside. So we don't even be going outside like that or playing like how y'all used to do back in the day. Because I really think social media took over. Really, like it's all social media. It's either playing a game or on tablets, phones, iPads. Everything is just social media.
But why? Like that's what I don't get. Like I got an 18-year-old and a 14-year-old, and why is it so kind of like? Why does it just take over?
I don't know. Actually,
Like, is it a matter of that's kind of how the kiddos play now? Is that kind of like the digital? Because you can't just go outside and play with yourself. I mean, you can, but you know, like, yeah, there you go. Dick joke. Whatever, you fucking children. I'll give you that one. I thought about it. I'm like, it's low-hanging fruit. Can't do it. I kind of try to get a dick joke in like once in 10 minutes. Already hit my quota, so you're welcome. But like, so you... Is it like a mob mentality? Like, no one's doing it, so I'm not gonna?
I don't even know. Like, back then, I did used to go outside, but I'm more inside than I ever, like, childhood, like, I was more inside than anything. Like, yeah, I'll go outside here and there, but, like, I think I was inside more than outside my childhood. Either on
I'm just saying,
game.
Is it something about being outside that you don't enjoy, or is it just because there's none of your friends out there to go out to?
Yeah, it's like 90% of the kids nowadays is inside. So it's like you said, you're going to go outside and play with yourself. You're going to do everything in the first 5 minutes. So like, it's either everybody's on the game somewhere or on Instagram, Snapchat, and social media somewhere. And that's where the entertainment is now.
But to me, I feel like it seemed like the shit hit like COVID, because it's like at that age group, it seemed like they just all stopped around the whole world going outside. Well, I would say the States. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like one part started. It was just like this whole generation was just hit to the point, like you said, when we were young. Like, we had hide and go seek, chase, freeze tag. Even if we was outside doing something crazy, like they don't even know the opportunity. Like they don't even know the opportunity of having that type of fun.
And it was simple too. Like that was the nice thing about it. It was real simple. Like you would get lightning bugs.
Yeah, lightning. We used to catch lightning bugs in the glass with the foil on top.
Yep.
And used to, like, that shit was fun as hell.
Yep.
They don't know nothing. You tell them to go catch, the first thing they're gonna say is, "Ew, I'm not touching that bug."
Right.
Now your wife brought up a good point, Puff. Coop said that we did have video games. We had Nintendo.
What the fuck are you doing?
No, I was gonna put it on her. He was moving the camera, but like, go ahead. You don't want to?
No, go ahead.
This motherfucker is playing cribs in the hotel and shit.
No, actually, when we were growing up, we had everything that these kids had. We did. Our problem is our generation basically stopped our kids because at the age of 5 or 6, we gave our kids phones.
Yeah.
So now at this point, every time they go to cry, what do? We threw our phone.
It's a pacifier.
It was a pacifier for our kids. So no, they don't have to go outside because everything that they needed outside was already on that phone.
Yeah, because now if they want to play It Tag and Chase, they could just download the app. They can find that on the app.
So they can't say that, it's because of COVID, because we already had it. We had PlayStation 1, we had Sega, we had an Atari,
Nintendo.
we had Nintendo, we had all
But we
that.
didn't stay on it all
Game
day.
Boys, we had Game Boys. Our parents were the ones that put that down, get out of my house.
You know
So
what's funny?
basically, it's that.
I found myself literally playing Uno with the kids on an app in the same house. I'm like, oh, now mind you, we got
And
like
that's why
6 different decks
that's
of
why
Uno.
Monopoly go. That's
Play
what
like
I'm
a
saying.
bum.
So it's the parents that's pacifying these kids with the iPads, the iPhones, the Androids. It's us.
But honestly, I think because the parents, I think some of them, it's a mixture of stuff like they feel safer with their kids in the house because the world we live in nowadays too.
It's a good point.
So I feel like if they, what I'm saying, especially single mothers, don't got to worry about where their sons are at or what's going on or what they're doing. So they're promoting them being in the house. So that's just like a trickle down effect to the next people who don't want their kids to be in the house, but who they gonna go outside to play with.
Damn.
So basically, instead of asking the younger generation why don't they do it, it's like, damn, we should be asking ourselves. Like, we should be asking ourselves, like, why don't these kids go out?
Well, cool. I'm a shitty parent. Thanks for that.
Hey,
Fucking glad I invited you people. That's good.
hey, I got 5 of them. Both of them right there is my kids. So it's like, dang, I
No,
got to
I get
question
it because
myself.
it makes perfect sense. Because yeah, you buy him a $500 Xbox and it's like, hey, go play outside. Like, what are you fucking high? I just no. What?
Yeah.
But it's a pacifier. It's a shut up mechanism. It's something like, hey, stop crying, stop going crazy,
Like looking like that.
and here's something to shut you up. It's like a binky.
Yeah.
Straight up. A digital binky.
Think about it. When we get in the car, the first thing we do is hand our kids home, and they're quiet the whole entire ride. So we don't have to worry.
Yeah.
I remember a few years back, we went to the park. Literally went to the park, and Rube was like, about 2 minutes into the drive home, I'm bored. Can I have my phone? Fuck, man. Like, you just went to the park. Like,
No, we went
the
to
fuck instant gratification, simple motherfucker do you need? Like, stop. Like,
Man, the 1 year we took our kids, me and my wife, we took our kids to Disney, Universal, what was it? The other Universal. And when we left that week, they were just like, so that's all we gonna do? Like, what you mean that's all we gonna do? Like, you just went to 3 major parks, and now you acting like you had the most worstest time of your life.
look, the wife ain't no better. We just came back from a Disney trip, and she was moping around yesterday. I'm like, what's wrong? She's like, I'm bored. I'm like, you know why? Because literally last week you're on a boat. Shut the fuck up. Like, I don't know what you, but yeah, I think it's just generally we're like such an instant gratification, country though too. Like now we just need, you can't just chill. Like there's just no stopping. Everyone's like bang bang bang. I gotta do this, that, and the other. I need stimulation. It's like, or you could not, and maybe not overload your brain and just be a people for a little bit because people are bad at being people. I don't know. But yeah, I think that that's a great point. Like it's not really the kids' fault. They learn from us. And if we're the ones that are kind of saying, hey, look, do me a favor and shut the fuck up and look at this thing for a while. And we'll just let that be your parent for a little bit. And then that'll be good.
One question, I feel like this is like, instead of, Chappelle reference all the time, instead of that ass a black dude, I think this is like ass a young
fucking
dude.
Paul Mooney.
Yeah. So one question I do have for your younger generation, the tight clothes, the skinny jeans, what is that? Please explain that.
You got to show the dick game, man. You know what it is.
I just can't wear loose clothes. Like, I just can't do that. That's just not my stilo. my clothes gotta be tight, but not too tight where you look feminine. But I just like skinny jeans, and like shirts that fit, true to fit.
Fair enough.
Like,
Hold on. Is it, you breaking up, Didi? I don't know if that's my phone or
Motherfucker, of course it's your phone. You got the you have the Wi-Fi of AOL.
you said they got the dial up shit.
Yeah,
All
like
right,
every
let me
time
turn
you
mine
talk,
on.
I hear like the in the background.
Oh, okay, so yeah, it was bullshit. But I'm just saying that is as far as the tight clothing thing, I don't.
Now, how
Is that
tight are
like
we
Little
talking? Like,
Wayne?
are we
Is that
talking like
artist
form
driven?
fitting, or are we talking like, hey, I
Huh?
can see, like, are we talking like form fitting, or are we talking about like, hey, I can see your veins pulsating?
actually, how do he like his?
No, I'm saying is that the result of when you say form fitting, I'm talking about the younger generation that that wear the skinny skater jeans. Is that the result of Little Wayne or different artists that come out and they're wearing these clothes that are like? And I'm not saying you have to go totally retro. Like back in our day, it was super baggy. We was wearing
Right.
balloons and parachutes on our bodies.
He won't touch it. He won't touch it.
But I mean, to go from that extreme to the extreme of some of these pants are hugging your legs. Like, what started that style? Was that a series of artists, or is it just everyone just kind of followed the vogue or the style, or I don't know.
So yeah, basically, did like saying what inspired you to start wearing the clothes how you wear the clothes today.
Did you feel like you were going to be left out if you didn't catch up with the style? Because
I feel like you'll be talked about.
Yeah.
I feel like you'll get talked about, but then again, it's what you see on social media. This is what getting put in front of our faces, though. So, like, also, we see what people wear, so it's like, dang, that was a nice fit. So then we just go off of that, and we wear outfits and clothes like that. We don't see on our phones. Well, we sometimes, but that's like old heads. We'll see like baggy clothes and stuff. Then we look at it like, dang, his pants is big, his clothes is big. We look at stuff like that. But the way we look at it is what we see, like in our generation. Like we see people wear clothes like that, so we picked it up.
The wife dresses me. I don't care. I dress either like a cholo or fucking. I have some kind of white shirt on. That's about it.
He's talking about the wife dresses me.
Yeah.
So even though seeing it on social media, like, okay, did you look at it like, oh, them some nice jeans, or was it that they had something on, and it was like you seen them being surrounded by females, the attention, like, like what still made it like? Because even if you see something and it's just nice, it's nice. Is that a reason that you want it? Like, oh dang, them pants is nice. Or it's like, oh wow, like he got that on. Look how this females is like, oh, you got some nice clothes on. Like, is it the attention? Is it the you know what I'm saying? Or is it just the style of the clothes?
Both. The attention and everything that comes with it, but also the style. Like it looked good.
So do you not think you could pick up a girl with baggy jeans and a big shirt?
So then she gonna talk about you. Like, she be like, your pants is big. Like she gonna start roasting you.
Oh, so
just throw back at like, so's my dick.
They want to see the dick first.
Yeah.
There you go.
Told you, it all comes back to the dick. No, I mean, honestly, it makes sense. I mean, look, I do not understand. I don't like sweatpants. I wear shorts in the winter because it's what white people do. You understand that? Every pair of pants I have are gray. Not because of my doing, it's because of her. To the point where the sister-in-law has to tell me when she's coming over because I'm not allowed to wear them when she's here. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I had no idea about this whole gray sweatpant thing until you put me.
And that blows my mind. I mean, maybe it doesn't.
Gray sweatpants is the best See-through naked. I don't know. I had no idea.
There's some fucking science there. I don't get it.
It's just some science in the gray sweats.
But
yeah,
interesting. See, I like how you're just being transparent and honest. You're like, yeah, fucking, I like the idea of like the attention and the look of it. And you're like, I got nothing to hide. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what? So in that case, if you see another style come out on social media, would you switch it up to that style, or would you keep it to the style that you had, or you would still be chasing that same attention?
Depending on what the attention that comes to it and how popular it is.
What's vogue? What's in style right now? I'm keeping up with the Joneses. So
yeah. What brand, like the pants, like what is everybody wearing in the generation of your age?
Purple. What's the brand
fuck
called?
is purple?
But oh, that's a brand?
I thought that was a mattress. My old ass knows about purple mattress, goddammit.
So what is the top 3 things in y'all generation?
Question.
Top 3. Like clothing wise?
Yeah, clothing wise. From the shoes all the way up.
Put it this way: somebody walked into a room, and for you to say that nigga look pretty cool, he got to have what on? What kind of drip?
Or in their terms, drip.
Drip. That's what I said. What drip do he got to have on?
What drip do he got to have on to be like, okay,
for you to respect it?
Either designer or Jordans on the feet, purple, or any type of good looking skinny jeans with rips in them, or like any ones that just look good, or like a graphic shirt with like a celebrity on it that matches the shoes, or stuff like that. And then just make sure like the outfit matches, but it's a known brand on every one.
So you saying, for instance, him, if he come in with his shorts and his white tee, what you gonna think?
He a cornball.
You'd be right.
So basically, he wouldn't be allowed in the party.
He'd be allowed, but he ain't gonna get no girls in there.
Fair enough.
Damn,
now if he come in with like something popular,
that's why me and Dwayne. That's why me and my brother was getting dissed all over the fucking club. He ain't having no skinny jeans.
Him and his brother went there with some shorts and a white shirt.
That's probably gonna be my response. So, Street, you think that if you'd have had on some skinny jeans and the designer belt with all that, you'd have got girls, regardless of the gray hairs and all that shit?
I was gonna say like just for men gel. Maybe bring that to the party.
Midnight cocoa bean dye. No.
Yep. What the fuck?
Okay, so that's enough of ask a young dude. Do you youngins, y'all got any ask a old head? Like, give us some questions. What don't you understand about some of the shit we do
or we used to do? Or that y'all don't understand.
Why are your balls near your knees? Well,
He said, well, it's called age.
Yeah, age, gravity, yeah, you gotta do. Sadness.
I know. I sat on mine the other day.
Listen, that shit happens. Fair enough.
I sat on mine the other day.
Hey.
Okay, let me ask y'all, as a younger generation, are y'all more into regular clubs or strip clubs?
Strip clubs. I am personally, my opinion.
Keyman, what about you?
I probably have to say clubs.
Regular clubs?
Regular clubs, yeah.
You gotta mute yours.
Yeah, mute yours.
When he talking, he gotta mute.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Y'all gotta have some questions for us. Come on, this is your open forum.
What's the difference?
What's the intentions or the audacity of older dudes messing with younger people? Because if we look at it as if we younger, we mess with an older person. How should I put that? We look at it, say we're in high school and I'm a senior, and we mess with a girl that's like a freshman. Then we get looked at as this nigga is like a rapist. Like, what's wrong with this nigga? But when you get out of school, what's the intentions with dudes that's 40 messing with like a 25-year-old or a 30-year-old? You know what I'm saying? Like,
delicious.
Let me answer that question.
Yeah,
Honestly, a lot of guys that are older, I'm not going to say that they're so naive and so stupid that they don't even realize they're older, but a lot of times they don't even. I was on this same podcast explaining the Southside experience, and I didn't really realize how old I was until the crowd explained to me that I was old.
Right.
Like, the crowd told me I was old by getting this. It's like you're walking around, you are older, you know you're older, but you don't feel older outside of I tore my sciatic nerve or my feet hurt a little bit. You still feel like the same person. And you still feel like if I can cop that bitch when I was 20, I can cop her when I'm 40. I mean, you just feel like you can. And it's happened. I mean, I've definitely seen a lot of young women dating older men because they're more established. They're their sugar daddy, so to speak. They got their own crib. They got their own house. They got all the shit that you young motherfuckers can't provide to them at the time. And they take advantage of it. And they're like, well, this young, fine hottie's going to give me some pussy. So they fucking
That's
take
the fun of it. That's what it is. It's the fun of it. I was 26 and I think I was 26 banging an 18-year-old. It's fucking great. Except every other part of that was terrible.
It's
like
you're
half retarded. You don't know nothing about nothing. You just gravity hasn't hit you yet, and you're willing to do whatever because you don't have any shame still or yet. So yeah, that's the fun part of it. It's a fun little. Now the people that wife up like 15, 20-year-old difference, it's fucking weird. It's fucking weird, and you either got too many hugs or not enough. So I don't really know. So normal folks, I don't think that's really the. I don't really think that's the play. I mean, it's just the appealing, like, hey, you're I remember when I looked like you, sort of, kind of, in my body, and I felt not terrible. Now my knees hurt because I got up weird. Okay. Like, I legitimately, I don't know if you guys know what lanternflies is. I know fucking Jermaine does. I'm quite sure I pulled a hamstring dodging a motherfucker. So that's
he was probably just talking about these motherfucking Chinese. Like, where did these fuckers come from?
I don't know, but I have a flamethrower kind of I have like, not a flamethrower, but it's like this little butane torch, and I'm very close to burning the fucking house down.
But do you think that they being overlooked and that talked about much? Like, how do they just pop? Because we ain't got it in Texas, but I know I lived in PA for 25 years.
They sent a motherfucker out on the news, Bob Mayo, and they had him covered like some kind of weird like experiment. They're just now kind of saying, "Oh yeah, send us your pictures, motherfucker. I got a morgue on my porch." So
the hotel we at, when you walk outside, the whole ceiling, the garbage can, the benches are covered with them.
Yeah.
And I don't think that shit normal. Like, how do they just pop out of nowhere and nobody know nothing? All you hear is they're Chinese bugs. They came from China.
Yeah, I guarantee they came over on a little liner, a little freight deal, because we got something, shipped over, and there was like 4 of them, and they just started fucking like crazy, and now here we are.
Yeah, they were saying that one of them make like 40 to 50 babies.
One makes 100 eggs.
They kind of hold their babies like spiders do. They just kind of, yeah. Good times.
They're like the new stink bugs. Yeah, that's what I said. Did they eat up the stink bugs? Because I don't even see no stink bugs no more.
Yeah. I mean, before that, it was cicadas. So I think it's every few years there's a new fucking weird thing that comes over and becomes a nuisance, and they'll spray for this in the spring, and they'll all be dead. Then we'll get some kind of other.
Why did China get blamed for everything? I remember when COVID came out, it was China. It was from China. Is that where PlayStations is built? I know.
Yeah. Well, yes, actually, very much so. Yes.
Very much so. The PS5.
A lot.
Right. That's a good question, though. I guess I don't know. Before it was the Muslims because we blamed them for the whole fucking 9/11 deal. Well, we didn't blame them; they fucking did that shit. But
China,
now, yeah. So I don't know. Don't worry. We still hate you guys too. It's fine. It's fine.
He said we
didn't forget about you.
We forget about you.
It is weird though. Like, no, I mean, all seriousness, that is a weird thing. Like how the finger gets kind of pointed towards them. Like they didn't really do shit. It's like, yeah, you guys.
Yeah, it is weird.
Okay.
I believe that we was part of COVID. Like, I think it was all about the money. Because at the end of the day, like, they already had a vaccine for the fucking COVID. Like, and it takes way longer to convince for COVID. So, but like, you got to think. I'm doing the math. Like, these motherfuckers who invest, like Bill Gates and all them, $40 a vaccine of COVID. So for the COVID vaccine. So you do the math on that shit. Like, how many people are vaccinated at $40 a fucking piece? I think it was all about the fucking money.
And you just came off of COVID and you have the shot. But at the same time, we explained and we discussed that just because you get the flu shot doesn't mean you can't get the flu. But still, you did. I don't know if you got your shit free or not. Or
fuck yeah, I got I got good insurance. Fuck you.
It's free for us, like if you go there and get it, but the government still pays.
Yeah, it's like the insurance for everything. Yeah, like they're making bank over bank over bank on it. Yeah.
Yeah. And the government has made, like, even in federal, like when we was in federal prison, like each bed literally gets paid. I think what is it, $100 a day? Yeah, like $300.
Yeah, because it's that's why when you get in prison, they want to keep you. They want you to do dumb shit to stay there because it's almost like a tenant. Yeah. It's almost like a tenant that rents a home. You want the tenant to keep paying. Yeah, right?
The government always gonna find a way to get their money. Because even if that prisoner got that bed and he goes to a halfway house, he's still considered that bed that he left. So now they get paid for him because he's still in the halfway house.
And they got another inmate laying in that bed.
So they just doubled up.
They got a special.
The government know how to run.
Go for prison. Golly.
BOGO.
Yeah.
One question I got for back to the young generation.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah, like I'm young and shit.
We fought a whole hell of a fucking lot. We fought a lot of people, a lot of groups of people. Key-Man, Dee, how many straight on the street fights have y'all been in? I mean, how did y'all, like, I probably got in more fights in 1 year than y'all got into y'all whole dang on adolescent years.
Listen to the answer.
I've probably been in 2 or 3 actual fights.
That covers 1 weekend for me.
Not a fucking hooligan.
1 weekend.
Well, that could cover a day.
You know, if we hitch over Ambridge.
I just told them about hitching. They're like, what is hitching? I was telling them, like, man, we used to hitchhike to different things.
To different
and
boroughs.
Be like, who's the hardest person over here? They be like, so-and-so. And we just go,
we would immediately go to that person. Like, we would have that, whatever that movie was called, I think it was called The Smart Kid or The New Kid, where you find the baddest motherfucker in the room and you knock him the fuck out. And that was our mentality. Who's the baddest motherfucker in this town? And let's go fuck him up right now.
They didn't know what hitch mean. And then when I'm telling them, they're just like, so Y'all don't say nothing. Y'all just walk up and punch them. Yes. Like yes.
That's exactly what we did.
But see, now this new generation, they like to play with weapons.
Yeah,
that's why they don't fight.
I mean, like there ain't no coming back from the weapons. I mean, a fight you can at least survive.
But do you know why they don't fight?
Because they can't.
No, social media. They're so
World Star.
They're so afraid to fight because if somebody recording you get your ass whooped, it's gonna go all over social media.
Yeah.
So social media got a little shit that just fuck everything up. Dang. So now it's like I'm gonna go to the gun because you ain't finna whoop my ass and record it. I get in there, nigga. You got a problem with me? I'm just gonna now pull out my gun.
What happened to your friend, Diddy?
Which one?
Tim? Yeah.
Shoot, we just had. I don't want to talk about it on here, but it was more like dude came in and started beating him up, and then he just went straight to the gun.
In school.
Straight to the gun. In school. And shot him in the school.
People are that afraid of being embarrassed
on social media. That's what they will go to. And that's why I said it before social media, like you said, we used to hitchhike and do these things.
Remember when I just said I don't have any problem? I mean, most of the time, I'm not gonna lie. Most of the time I've been in fights, it's been in a group atmosphere, so I didn't get my ass kicked a lot, but there are L's I have taken. And I have no problem with admitting that I took these L's. Just yesterday, remember I told you the one dude he banged me in the club. He snuck me in the club, knocked me the fuck out. I have no problem with admitting that.
But you know what the difference was? Was anybody recording it?
No.
But if they was, you'd have had a big ass problem. You would be having a big problem. That's why I say so. Social media didn't just ruin one thing. It fucked up a lot of shit. Like
everything is on camera.
Like we were talking about yesterday. Like if you were a comedian, you can say whatever because most of the people will never record the shit.
Yeah.
But now since it's being recorded, as a comedian, you can't even talk like you said the alphabet letter. You can't even talk about it.
Don't talk about the alphabet group.
You can't say too much of anything, or you will get canceled.
Yeah.
It's just everybody that got so soft with the social media stuff because the social media went around.
You can defend anybody.
Anybody.
Yeah.
You remember when we tried to be all like politically correct for a while, and we're like, last like 3 episodes.
we actually did episodes where we like didn't even curse. We tried not to cuss nothing. I was like, man, come on, man, this ain't us.
Okay. on them episodes that y'all didn't cuss or go outside the box, did y'all check the views on it according to the other ones y'all did do?
So that was right in the beginning, so it's not really a fair assessment because there was like 2.5 people listening. So, but I see what you're saying. I'm assuming it probably would have been lower because it was organic, but it wasn't true to us. Like not that we need to cuss to be ourselves, but that's kind of we're excitable people. So we get all fired up. We start throwing out ings and ers, and it just kind of happens. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely a valid point. Like it has a certain market, and it's funny because we try to put it towards like it's kids friendly. I'm like, there ain't fucking kids listening to us. What the fuck are we thinking? No one playing this in a fucking car. Get out of here.
Because just think about it. If social media, you see things on social media, what gets the most views? Bullshit that motherfuckers do, like for instance, like the love and hip hop shit. That shit is the weakest shit, but it only blows up because it's so much drama. Like right now, if we on this motherfucker and we start to argue and somebody throw a punch on here and we post it,
the camera moving and everybody going crazy,
it's gonna blow up.
Look, feel free, motherfuckers. I'm just saying.
He like, I'm recording all of it.
Once again, that's a mark of the social media.
Yeah. People. Look, I got a perfect example. You know how I got my first tattoo? It was Tiff's name, my wife's name. Now, this was like 15 years ago. She was not my wife. We saw a car crash, and we got out because, we're stupid humans. And the only reason I got a tattoo is because we walked by a tattoo shop after the crash, and it just kind of happened. But if that wasn't that crash, if it wasn't that oh, what happened? Let's kind of look at the carnage. That would
You never got it.
Right. So it is, yeah. It's definitely, but it makes sense though, because look at the news, right? What's on the news? What draws ratings? Oh, fire, rape, arson.
Wow.
It's not like
because it draw me.
You know, you don't see the nice thing, but there's also not many nice things happening. But still, my point's valid.
Yeah, because even me myself, if I'm on Instagram, I could scroll past some, or even if I know somebody, I'm scrolling past it. But if I come upon something that's drama-wise, I'm gonna watch that whole little Instagram clip.
Yeah.
Oh, he got the gun in his hand.
Oh, you looking at the video?
Damn.
That's like you gonna scroll past something like this talking positive, and then you gonna see like somebody like throw a punch or a motherfucking female shaking their ass on that motherfucker. You gonna stop.
Yeah.
Like that's what we're trained to do. Like we are trained to, like, the violence it sells.
Yeah, like, I mean, when the news come on, like, okay, before the actual news broadcast comes on, they give you like a little, like a teaser, like a teaser. In the teaser, do they say, breaking news, man saves community? Fuck no. Dude, breaking news, a man abducted a child today. New on at 6, just to get you to fucking tune in.
I'm just mad they caught me.
And then they're gonna throw in some shit in between, like how people donated to a food drive or some shit like that.
Yeah, it's a
like,
sandwich.
They're gonna talk about that shit for 30 fucking minutes, but in the beginning of that shit, they're gonna talk about like how 6 people got shot on the south side of town tonight, and they're gonna talk about that shit real quick. You know what I'm saying? But they're gonna let that shit on before that shit come on, because they want you to tune the fuck in.
Yeah,
because that's how they get paid.
Drama sales. I mean,
ratings.
Drama, sex, sales. I mean,
I always said the 3 top sellers in America is sex, drugs, and violence.
Yeah,
that's the 3 top sellers in America.
I'm gonna give you a perfect example: Blueface and Krishan.
What the hell is that?
Blueface and his girl. Y'all don't know who that is?
What is that?
Right, I'm just like, huh? Now?
Yeah, like he a rapper, but he don't, like, his music ain't good at all. She rap, her music ain't good at all. But they tune in so much and they get paid off social media so much because they fight each other. They do crazy shit. Like look it up. Blueface and this girl, Krishan Rock.
How much do you think that stuff's real though? Like, do you think it's all just for?
No, Jerry Springer shit.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
It's staged Jerry Springer shit.
I'm gonna tell you like this. It be staged at first.
Okay.
They stage it all the way up, but once they see them checks rolling in, it's all out work. They're gonna turn it up. They sub because the people that's paying the checks ain't even gonna have to say, okay, now we need you to turn up more this week. They're gonna say, shit, we need to turn up more this week. And hey, look, we need to go more crazy because that check gonna go from motherfucking 100,000 to 200,000. So the producers in them know, like, we don't even gotta tell them to just give them this check. Like, hey man, go 100,000.
Well, that's what happened on all those reality shows.
Exactly.
Those High Fives of Atlanta and all them, the fucking love and hip hop. When they fight, they pretty much know that motherfucking. All you got to do is, if a fight goes down in the show and they say, "All right, everyone, good job. Ratings went up 2 points this week." Guess what they're gonna say? Let's fucking go crazy next time.
And then most of them shows get canceled because they ain't turning up.
Never heard of it.
All right, I got a question for the younger kiddos. What's up with the face tattoos?
Oh,
like, what is the appeal? Like, look, I got a sleeve.
His whole arm is fucking tatted up. But on your face, you are getting no employment at all. Ever.
Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't know if anyone has any insights on it, but help me.
That was the older generation with the teardrops and everything.
Yeah, well, fair. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you think?
But I'm talking about like damn near the face sleeve. Like,
Yeah, that's like
a face.
Yeah, that's just like Blueface. Like
that's what I said. She just
all
showed me
like 6'9", all tatted up.
Yeah.
You are banking on the fact that you are going to have a career in entertainment because there's no way you can decide to do a 360
and become a doctor.
Yes.
Hey, I'm a surgeon. Like, nigga, you see me.
No, the fuck you're not.
Exactly. Like you're not going to be the CEO.
But think about it. Now they're going to have to bank off of this product that they ain't even really about. But they did it for the clout. Right. So now you can't just say I retire because no, you ain't going to get no check because you ain't got no real job. So now you got to make yourself even look more stupider on social media just so you can collect the check. Like you got to live with that for your whole entire life.
Yes.
You what do you think you want to be 65 years old? Get over here, bitch.
Like, hold on. Is face tattoos the new SSI check?
I guess so.
Yeah. That's how they treat me. Like I never got facial tattoos either. Like
I mean, tattoos are a lot more acceptable in today's world, but it's still
the face
and the neck area is still taboo. You got to leave that shit alone.
No, a neck tattoo pretty much screams, I like to beat my wife. So, like either I beat my wife or I'm really, really into trailers. So.
Yeah, once you start getting from the neck up. Yeah. But tattoos, I got a lot of tattoos too, but I ain't got none of that.
On your face.
Yeah, like it's a weird thing. Like that's such a fucking crazy commitment. It's like you can't because I you know how the older generation's like, oh, to make sure you don't regret it. Look, everything on my arm I did not choose. My tattoo artist did, and she did the damn thing, and she did the outlines and all the other yada yada. But you get something on, and if I can't hide my arm, but you can wear like a long sleeve shirt. If you have something on your face, what are you gonna do? Wear a COVID mask all day? Like you can't. You can't go back on that decision.
Yeah.
And I wonder if it's just that instant gratification thing, like, hey, I want it, let me go do it, instead of, hey, let me see the forest for the trees and think, hey, one day I'm going to be an adult. Maybe. And then I have whatever the fuck I got on
in the middle of my head, forehead.
Right.
21 Savage. Like, what? Seriously? Okay.
But honestly, here's the thing. With how money flows now, as long as you're somewhat not a fucking retard with your money, you could drop 2 singles and be made for the rest of your life.
True.
And not have to worry about having a job.
Just pay for the rest of their life.
Yeah, I mean, you could, like you said, not just maybe one hit wonder. You could probably still finagle that, but if you get 2 bangers, you could tour the country and do that over and over and over and over. Motherfucking. You can go to little banquets and shit and fucking perform your little song.
We talked about that yesterday. How about the whole like CDs and like you just have to go to like you don't download the album, you download the single.
It's not hard to make a hit nowadays.
Hell no.
But you got to think about it. Nelly is still selling out shows and he's still singing songs that he dropped in the 90s.
Sheesh.
Motherfucking think about it. I mean, you got Guns N' Roses, or you got the Rolling Stones that go all over the country and fill up stadiums, and they're like 60 plus, each one of them. Yeah. They still getting paid off that shit. So when you hit, you really fucking hit.
Yeah, because you still getting royalty checks from the sales.
Yeah.
So you're getting paid all over the board, and you can still do the same song.
Speaking of that, I want to give a shout out to my boy Big Puff. He got his record label, Big Puff Management, and he's got his record label going with some very promising artists as well. So yeah, this industry, man, if you crack it, you can crack it wide open, yo.
Crack it good.
Yeah. I love how you promoted it instead of him.
Hey, I'm gonna get in
manager and shit.
Right? But yeah, it's definitely. I mean, it ain't easy, but when you do get that one, you good. Especially with the way music is out today. Like we let you listen to the Pound Town shit that you never like. She is literally getting rich off of that song.
Get the fuck out, yo.
Like, and all she,
my booty brown, my pussy pink.
No, my booty hole brown.
What the hell?
and my pussy hole pink.
Well, I would fucking hope.
But
that's a fucking lyric, though. God,
yes, that's her like chorus part of her song.
And you're gonna see 6-year-olds fucking rolling around, fucking banging that too.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Now she's getting booked for shows $100,000 a show off of that song.
I literally want to kill myself.
Yeah, exactly. And she just announced her tour on what was it? Friday. On Friday, she announced her tour. In 1 hour and 32 minutes, every city was sold out.
What? Is that many dumb people in the damn country?
Do you not think so?
Look at Gorilla. That song she put out that she made a hit, it wasn't even her song.
Well, you know what song Glorilla put out?
You talking about the shit with her and Cardi B?
No, like the song that got her the song with Cardi B.
Oh, you talking about hanging out the window with my ratchet ass friend?
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's not even her song. She was with a producer who wrote this song and did it. She put it out. Yeah, she put it out and it blew up and dropped him. And
she pushed him to the side.
She signed with Young Gotti.
But he had already sold that song to somebody else.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? They had a thing where she wasn't supposed to even do it. So she ended up signing with Young Gotti with CMG. And all in the midst of that, like that bullshit song got her collabs with motherfucking Cardi B and all these other industry people. So it's like now it's like somebody said, it's more of it's not even about your skills no more. It's about popularity.
It's about who you know.
It's not even about who you know. It's just about like say if you put out a song, you don't know nobody, but you put out a song and then it just catch. Like this man, like if you'd have just came out with Booty Hole Brown, something like that, and motherfuckers really catch on the shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you're going to be known within that first 3 months. And then everybody's gonna come calling to you like these big labels and all that. Because even like I said, old girl, every show she do now, she get 100,000. She just put her tour out Friday. I think it was maybe 40 cities, and sold out in 1 hour and 32 minutes. Off of some bull crap. So it ain't even about you know how we used to listen to music.
Yeah.
And what we listened to was straight up lyrically enhanced now
motherfuckers that worked tirelessly on the album for a year plus.
And they come out with some bullshit. They go in the studio for 30 minutes and write some bullshit.
Well, I knew the world was full of that bullshit with that. When that one girl came out with chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side, like that was the dumbest fucking lyric I ever fucking heard, and she blew up behind that shit.
Guess what?
Only a one-hit wonder.
And guess what? You heard it.
Yes, I did.
So just imagine you heard it, they heard it, we heard it, and we know it's dumb, but that's just the way. Because back in the day, that shit would never last in the industry.
It's not about CD sales.
Yeah, it's not even about the CD sales. It's about popularity. It's not about skills.
What's vogue? What's the trend?
So let's follow the trend or make something stupid.
The money right now is the stream.
That's why you motherfuckers need to download this shit and stream it.
Here's what I'm going to say. I think we fucked up. Do you have any music? Well, I was going to say, do you have any musical skill? But we have already established we don't need that. So, fuck the podcast. Let's go fucking do some shit.
Right, get in there and write some funny shit.
My booty hole brown and inside my dick is pink. You know what I'm saying?
The remix. What?
That's
right. That's where I'm like,
bro, what?
But then that
inside the whole man, y'all don't know the human anatomy. Get the fuck.
But no, what I'm saying, like
this man's in the mirror looking inside his dick hole, like,
yeah, like
hello.
So now I'm the villain here. No, but that last the fuck? Hey, hit me with a toilet shit. Hit me with a machine gun.
What?
Hit me with a machine gun, Rick. There you go to y'all motherfuckers. So, last question. We're gonna end this.
Okay.
For the youngins, and it just so happened that it led up to you talking about these provocative and crazy broads that think they pimps. So, Pratt, we discussed this in the car. In Puff, where women nowadays think that they're pimps too. They think it is acceptable to have a roster of dudes, and they don't consider themselves to be a hoe. Key-Man, D-Man, how y'all feel about, if there's a broad, would you be a broad, would you be a dude
on the roster?
On a roster of this pimp-ass bitch, and do you feel like that's somebody you would look up to or can respect, or is they just the hoe that they presenting themselves to be?
So are you asking them, are they cool being a side dudes?
Yeah. I guess.
It's crazy because females take stuff to the grave. So really, we would never know. They like the sneakiest people. So we would never actually know.
But what I'm saying, what I'm saying is, if a bride, like they're so out there and so broad now with it. Like if she was to come to you, like I fuck with you, but I got a roster. Would you mind playing your part on her thing?
Would you be her Tuesday night until you eventually became her all week?
It depends on how she looked.
Damn, you would consider it if she was fine as shit.
Yeah, give me a piece just for one day. Yeah,
because at the end of the day, men gonna play their part until we get what we want, and then it's whatever after that.
Right.
I find no fault in it, boys. I mean, what do you suppose? Like, we're old. We ain't dead. Shit. Like,
no, we're talking about the young kid, the younger generation. Like if a bride would come up to you in a club, like, look, I'm digging you, but what I'm saying, I got like 3 other niggas I'm fucking with. You know what I'm saying? Like, would you still be like, well, shit, I'll be the 4th? Or it's like, okay, nah, you doing too much. I ain't looking for nothing like that.
As long as you ain't touching dicks, who gives a shit?
What do you mean?
No, but I'm okay. If that broad, P-Man and D-Man, is that broad a hoe to you?
Most definitely.
That's what I'm saying. So there's no, but at the same time, on the opposite end of the spectrum, which is not fair in society, that this same a guy could have 4 or 5 broads and he's a pimp. He's the man. You know what I'm saying? And one of them women is probably going to try to settle down with him, hoe or not. But
it's always been like that.
That's society. It's not fair. But is it reality?
It's always been like that because boys can stay out. As a female, boys can always stay out later than you know what I mean? A girl can't stay out after dark.
Or is that, you mean like if they're in a relationship? like is that like if you're in a relationship, or are you talking about period?
It's like us. Coming up, our parents, the boys were out later. Your sister wasn't out like that.
Mm-mm. Any woman that was out past like midnight when we were growing up,
and when the woman was
your instant thought was she's a hoe.
Yeah, and there ain't nothing open late night but late.
Yeah. Also, I really like that line. I'm absolutely going to use that at some point.
What?
There ain't nothing open. There ain't nothing open at late night except legs. So yeah, that shit was hot.
That's true.
You're absolutely right. There's no way. There's no other way to. You think about it. You can't get knocked up as a guy. Well, maybe in 2023, who fucking knows what's going on anymore? But in general, you can't get knocked up as a dude. So
you're not stuck with the bill.
You got your daughter out there, 10, 11, 12 at night. You're like, I wonder what she's doing. And she could be very well just hanging out, but it's like, nah, she got at least 4 dicks in her right now. I don't know what the 4th one is, but there's absolutely 4 in her. And it sucks. Like, I get it, and it's a shitty double standard, but
we covered double standards on our previous episode, so there you.
Yeah, I think it was our 2nd episode, actually. I think.
Yeah. Crazy, but this has been fun. Yeah,
I dig it. I mean, I felt like I was about to get robbed, but yeah, it was good. I'm not gonna say I didn't break a sweat, but it's good.
So basically, you think they was gonna download the app because they was young,
right?
And they was gonna how to rob the podcast host through social media.
Absolutely. But this is good, man. I like this. This is we should definitely kind of figure this out because I mean, obviously you can do all this stuff remotely.
Yeah.
So,
just send the links out and everybody join, and have the guests on at any point. So,
because we're always looking for draft ideas and draft people, so it's hard enough getting the wife to fucking come downstairs because y'all
gotta participate in one of our drafts. You remember y'all heard the candy draft where we took we said what was the best candy and 4 picks. Like, hey, you got 4 picks. Choose the best candy you like. You know what I'm saying? We've done shit like that.
Our last yesterday was the worst symptoms of being sick.
Yeah, like it was like hate the sniffles. You hate going into a room and you cough so much that everybody looking at you like, man, get him the fuck out of here.
Right, especially nowadays, you can't cough in public. Niggas look at you like they ready to crank you over the head. Like you might have just swallowed some spit the wrong way. Mother damn near beat your ass.
Nope, you will hold your breath. Yeah, you end up turning red, like trying to hold in a cough because you're like, I don't have anything.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, when it first came out.
Anybody that coughed more than 2 times, you get 1 trial.
Don't start.
You get
cut.
After that second one, you like, hey man, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, exactly. That was me. That was me to the fullest. She'll cough, and then she'll cough. I'm like, hold on, man, you getting sick? What's up? Like,
so the day that I caught COVID.
Oh yeah,
let's talk about that.
Kicked her straight out the room.
Yeah, but what did you do before you kicked me out the room?
Are we allowed to talk about that on this podcast?
You can talk about anything you want.
Hey, that was a crazy shit. Yeah. Literally did something before that test came back and said COVID. Yeah. You know how nervous I was?
Like he was
you caught some shit.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. But that's crazy though, like, because I didn't even catch it. And I'm just like, well, damn, like, how is that? And like, how does that work?
Okay.
Very carefully.
Oh, he's a pilot.
We lost somebody.
Nigga, did you just tell me you had sex with my mom?
Of course not. I was letting them know that. Fuck your mom.
There you go. Listen. One of the best moments in this house is I definitely fucked the wife on the kitchen floor. And here's the problem. And Jermaine can attest to this. You know where that bathroom is, right? Right next to the kitchen. The boy was definitely in the kitchen taking a shit, or not. He was in the bathroom taking a shit. Didn't know, and we kind of made eye contact. And I was like,
So you telling me if he would have came out the restroom, he would have seen y'all?
Goddamn right he would. Hold up.
Now, would you have stopped?
Fuck no.
He would have said, "Go to your room or some shit." He'd be like,
I would be like, "Go get the camera."
Oh wow. OnlyFans.
Look, motherfucker, I pay rent. You see what you see. My bad. Sorry.
Yo. He's not coming out like that.
Yeah.
He's on my side, you know?
Like, boy, go get a fucking towel.
Oh, wow.
Go get the towel.
Yeah. That's funny.
All right, my man.
All right, boys, this is good.
Yep.
So I'll get this uploaded probably in the morning, to be honest with you, because it's gonna take
Yeah,
like an hour and a
like-
half.
I know you like a little Care Bear and shit. You gotta go to bed at like 10.
Motherfucker,
So-
I get up at 5. Suck my dick.
But
For
yeah,
no
man,
reason either. Like
this is
that's
your
the bitch
eventual-
of it. I work at home and I don't work till 8, but I'm up at 5. Like, oh, good morning, hi.
This was eventful. We gonna for those of you that actually are watching us, we're gonna do the football tomorrow, and then we're just gonna get on our normal schedule. And like to thank our guests. I'd like to thank Puff, Pratt, Keyman, D-Man, Coop. Did I miss anybody?
Nope, that's everybody.
I'm just curious, who out of
JJ
any of
didn't-
y'all have I fucking beaten fantasy?
What was your name?
Oh yeah.
Which one?
Yeah, he's the owner of the fantasy league.
Yeah.
We both run it together.
What is his name?
Dig Big Energy.
Big energy.
That's- I told you it was something with dick in it.
Yeah, it's my signature.
Oh man.
He got Billy last year.
Yeah, he got me. He got my ass.
That felt good inside. And there's no one that's gonna deal with a beat like Jermaine fucking going 15 or what was it, like 12-1 or something?
I know. I was 12-1. I lost one game, and then I get in the playoffs and turned into the fucking Chargers or some shit.
Timmy's fat ass.
What the fuck? I was so pissed. But hey,
fuck Timmy. Pudgy bitch.
Yeah. So
yeah.
All right. This is Jermaine.
This is Rich.
And you just enjoyed the X's and O's in life.
Let the motherfuckers out do the outro too. God damn it.
All right, y'all give y'all outro.
Yeah. Hey, this your boy Big Puff from BPM Big Puff Management. I do want to say I like what y'all doing. Anybody that's tuning in right now, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Tune in every time you see one pop up. And I just hope that y'all just keep grinding. I respect the grind. And hopefully everything in the future that y'all want come to y'all.
Appreciate it.
Motherfucker's gonna make me cry and shit. All right.
Introduce yourself out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what are we doing?
No, it was definitely fun though. Like, this is Pratt, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got to do this again though sometime soon.
Absolutely.
Football season coming.
Yeah.
This is D. I appreciate the love, appreciate everything. Like you said, go subscribe, tune in, and I hope we back, get back and do this again.
Yeah, it's key, man, tuning in. I had a great stream. Everybody just follow the stream and let's keep going.
Thank you, boys. I appreciate it. You go ahead and take care of that big ass second head you're growing there, Jermaine.
I will.
Put some aloe, a blanket, maybe get that thing an outfit. I don't know. Something. Figure something out for it.
Some aloe.
Damn fool.
Yep. All right, all right, well, I will see you tomorrow. We'll fucking get to footballing and yeah. So all you guys go fuck yourselves.
All right.